Capone's Prime Cuts.
Thank you so much for joining me with another episode of TBone Capone's Prime Cuts. I'm T-Bone, this is the HQ, and today's episode has been brought to you by Bull City Street Foods. Bull City Street Foods out of Durham, North Carolina, the best damn street food, period. Also, the Top Bananas from the Topps Kick app. Those guys are amazing. They sponsor me on a daily basis in different ways, whether it's giveaways, whether it's doing interviews, whatever it is, the Top Bananas have my back. I have their back, and I really appreciate it. So I hope you enjoy the rest of the show.
Swing and a miss.
Alright, swing and miss of the week is pretty damn simple. I told you to take a couple of Miami Dolphin players, one is a sleeper and one is a starter, and it was an awful pick. I don't know what the heck I was thinking with that pick, but understand this when it comes to fantasy football. If I could pick right every single time, every single week, I would absolutely be in Vegas and not doing these videos. Fantasy football is tough to pick. It was an educated guess. It was just wrong. I bet you over. My apologies. That's my swing and miss of the week. So my what the fuck of the week is pretty simple. There's guys that cut and paste on the Topps Kick app all the time. I think we've cut and paste throughout our lives, whether it be Facebook, Twitter, whatever apps you use. It doesn't really matter. We've all made mistakes. We've all screwed up. I know a ton of times when I'm doing YouTube and stuff like that, I'll throw a link onto the fan feed accidentally on Kick and I'll delete it right away. I'll flag it instantly. Then I'll wait my 30 seconds to actually put my post begging for cards that I need. Regardless, this guy brings cutting and pasting to a whole new level. First of all, his username, AIDS12345. Thank you, R2. Here's the deal. That is an awful, awful name. So, to go with that name, and then to go with this post, and I quote, "I'll kiss you on the cheek first to initiate the contact. Then I'll give your hair a little tug, and then bite your lip. While I had your lip between my teeth, I'd give it a little tug while at the same," and that's where it cuts off. Thank God. First of all, I want to know the chick willing to talk to you when you have a username of AIDS12345. She should be slapped. Her parents should be slapped for raising her wrong. And you should be slapped for being a D-bag that talks dirty to a girl with a fucked up username like that, man. Look, I don't know what your problem is in life, but you made this week's what the fuck. So Geek Time is a bit of an issue with me this week. I don't really have a loot crate. I don't have any other box openings or anything else. And I really don't have something to give you with meat and substance. So what I'm asking you guys to do is give me ideas, give me suggestions, throw out things you'd like me to see, evaluate, review, whatever it is, just let me know. And then I'll incorporate that into the show. I'm not getting rid of Geek Time. It's one of my favorite segments, but just for this week, we're going to take a break. Okay, besides my fantasy picks last week, I did pretty good. My overall picks for betting were 6-2-1. So if you took those games, you probably made a little bit of money. So let's go right into this week's picks. All right, in the NFL, what I want you to do is I want you to take Denver over rival Oakland. Denver is going to own that ass this weekend. Also take the Packers over the Cowboys. And my lock it up pick of the week. My lock it up, and I hate to do it because Harry Mons loves this team, but I'm telling you to take the Jets over the Titans. Now, there isn't any college football, really. I think there may be some bowl games starting soon. I didn't give you any of that yet. I will as we go forward. In soccer, BPL, I'm going to tell you to take Everton over Norwich. I think Everton is just really, really in form right now. I know. I like Lukaku. I like Barkley. They're doing amazing things. So go ahead and take that. I think that's a safe bet. Now, Bundesliga is an interesting pick, and this is why. I'm asking you to take Gladbach over Leverkusen, who Leverkusen should have been the team that springboarded forward this year. But they're not. I don't know if you've caught the Champions League game. Chicharito, okay, ex-Man U player. He failed at Man U. He went off on Bellarabi in the middle of the game. I mean, it wasn't pretty at all. And I tell you what, having been on sports teams, whether they have been basketball, softball, baseball, football, whatever they've been in the past, when you see team descent like that, it's not pretty. It's not good. Chicharito thinks he's bigger than the team right now. Bellarabi is normally a classy player. For him to get that upset at him was interesting. So with that dynamic, I'm telling you, take Gladbach over Leverkusen. All right, let's go into fantasy football picks. We know I fucked you up last week. My apologies. So I'm asking you this week to start Tyrod Taylor. That dude, if you look at his numbers, they have been pretty amazing. Go ahead and start him. I want you to sit Matt Ryan because I do not like the fact that he's going against Carolina's defense. And then my sleeper pick is Ryan Matthews. And I said this at the beginning of the year. Ryan Matthews is the better running back for that system. He truly is. His dynamic of catching the ball and his... he's a little bit more of a slithery player, if you will. I'm telling you, it's an interesting adjective I just used for you, but I'm telling you, go ahead and start Ryan Williams. Let that be your sleeper. Okay, fantasy soccer. So who am I going to tell you to take? I just told you. Everton. Go with Lukaku. Sit any Bournemouth player, and I'll tell you why. They're playing Manchester United, and this is not a slight on Bournemouth. They're playing Manchester United, who lead the league in back passes because they don't know how to go forward. They're not giving up goals because they're playing so fucking conservative. It's painful to watch as a Man U guy. So I'm telling you, bench any of those players because no one's going to score in that game. And if they do, it's going to be one lucky goal at the end of the game for us. Us being Man U, of course. Okay, my sleeper is to go with Eriksen. I think Tottenham is going to put up quite a few goals, but I don't think it's going to be Kane. Kane, obviously, his production's way down from last year, but Eriksen is the glue of that team. So those are my sports picks this week. All right, guys, how you doing? So I'm pretty excited today. One of the guys I've known for a really long time, Seth Adams, BBeer. You guys know him as BBeer on Huddle. I think he's the same way on Bunt and Definitely Kick. Really good guy, and I'm just really kind of honored to interview him. I warn you, though, this is probably not safe for work. All right, I'm here with Seth Adams. You guys know him as BBeer. Now, this guy has went from not even knowing what kick was to competing top 20 each and every week. Seth, how are you tonight, man?
T-Bone, I'm good. I'm happy to be on your video.
You sound super excited, for a corpse. Come on, man. Wake up. Wake up. I know you just got off work. I need you to step your game up for me over here, man, because we're here to entertain.
It's been hectic lately, but I'll do my best.
So I tell you to step it up, and you give me... All right, let's go right into the questions, my man. First off, who is your favorite player in all of soccer, and why?
You mean football, right?
Sure, if that's what you call it.
You know definitely who it is. It'd be my first diamond pick, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang.
I'm sorry, how do you say his last name?
Don't worry about it.
Wait, I love it. Your favorite player and you cannot pronounce his name.
Well, I learned from Chu.
What you need? Well, first of all, don't talk to Chu. Chu can't pronounce anything. He's a redneck. What you need to do is go buy you some FIFA, score with your favorite player, and they'll teach you how to pronounce his name. Do it one more time just so everyone knows who your favorite player is. One more time, please.
Pierre-Emerick.
Terrible. I'm going on to the next question because now I'm embarrassed. All right.
Want to know why I like him?
Why you like him because of the hair?
He's sexy as fuck.
Sexy as fuck. And Batman and Robin, right?
Exactly.
Okay. Question number 2. What would you do if you didn't spend so much time on the Tops Kick app?
I'd probably have a work promotion. No, honestly, I'd be much less stressed. I'd get more work done around the house. And honestly, I grew up in Virginia, and hunting is a very is a hobby there. And honestly, I'd probably get a hunting permit.
So just to recap, simple question: you stopped playing kick, and now you're a hunter. You're playing the fucking hunting game right now, right? Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah.
I have a hard time believing you're going to go from fucking couch potato on your fucking app and go right to being this mass hunter. You may surprise me.
Have you heard of Oregon Trail?
Okay. Are we delving into American history now?
Lewis and Clark?
Yeah, I know what it is. Right. I'm familiar.
You're old like me, so
No, I'm older, bitch. All right, I got to go to question 3 because you destroyed the first 2 fucking questions, and it can only get better from here. All right, Clint Eastwood or Sylvester Stallone?
Clint, easily.
Easily.
He's American.
He is American. Now, and Sylvester Stallone's not American.
He's Italian American.
Oh, he's Italian American. Be careful. Be careful with this one. Here's the thing. You give me Clint Eastwood, he's American. To me, that's not a good enough reason. You're talking about Rocky here. You're talking about Rambo. All-American Rambo. You got to give me more than he's American.
No, Clint's a badass. Look, fucking Stallone gets all emotional in his movies and shit.
Well,
and Clint's a fucking stone cold badass.
There, much better answer the second time.
An ugly person. What's the one that looks like a man?
What the fuck are you talking about, man? Oh, this should be the what the fuck section. This should be the what the fuck section. Say what you want about Chubik, but at least he can formulate a thought. Oh my god. Okay, question 4. That question's dead too. You killed 3 out of 3. I need you to step it up for me, man. Are you ready? Are you a gamer besides Kick? And if so, what's your go-to game or what systems do you have?
T-Bone, you messed that up. It's my...
Did I mess it up or are your ears hurting you? What is going... I just asked you, man. I asked you what your go-to game is and what systems do you have.
No, you messed that up. It's my internet browser history.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. I thought it was a simple question. Are you a gamer besides Kick? Yes or no?
No, I don't. They try to get me on Xbox so I can play COD and FIFA, but nah, it's not happening.
So otherwise you're not a gamer?
I'm not a gamer.
You only play Kick, and if you were to throw that app away and delete it, you would be a hunter.
Yep.
Okay. Got it. All right, this is the last question, man, because those first 4 have been so brutal. And I got to preface this question because I definitely don't want to ever offend a viewer. I am not, for the record, anti-gay. If one of my friends came to me today, really good friend, best man in my wedding, whoever it is, and they came to me and said I'm gay, I'm going to be like, good, be you. I don't care. It doesn't bother me at all. Okay, so I need to preface that because this question is very important. Seth?
No, I don't have a problem with gay people. I don't want... go ahead.
That really wasn't the question, but thank you. Thank you for interjecting that because here's the question, you jackass. All right, if you had to choose between being gay with Chubik, who we both know, you'd be the bitch in that relationship, all right? Or Pretty Pity, which none of us would know who the bitch in that relationship is. Who would you pick and why?
Pretty Pity.
Fucking easy way out. And explain that, because now you just hurt Chubik's feelings. He's fucking going to be in the fetal position, spouting off some redneck drunken slurs. Talk to me. Why Pity?
Because Scotch makes Pity cry. And so, he'd definitely be the bitch.
So you would just you would liquor him up so that you could be the man in the relationship.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a fair answer. All right, Seth, I do want to give you. I know you said earlier I don't really have much to say. I'm going to give you a couple of seconds to just go ahead and talk, if you will. And if you really don't want it, we can end it. It's all good. But I'm trying to give you some redemption time right now, Seth.
No, you know what? I'd like to give a shout out to all my boys in the Skype call. You know, they improved my game with chasing, made me a better chaser. We're talking about Chubik, Arriva, even though he's a little bitch, Pity, John Robinson,
JR, good kid, Pikey. Messiest, is he still in your call?
Yeah, Matt's in there too. He, I think he dream cruised us a little bit. But
he dream cruise you? No, you gotta explain that.
Dream Crew, like the account, the Dream Crew. Okay. He would always like tell people wrong calls to like mess them up.
Oh, I see.
Like, get like a top spot.
Right.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm all over it.
So I think Matt kind of does that a little bit, messiest, but other than that, he's a good guy.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, look, I want to thank you very much because I know that you guys agreed to do these interviews to kind of help me promote the channel and everything else, but also it's given me that little extra few minutes to get to know each and every one of you, man. And I've known you for a while, and you know that I've always had your back, but I really appreciate you having mine and being on the channel today.
Even though it was a little bit of a train wreck?
Oh, it's a train wreck. It's by far probably one of the most entertaining and most worthless interviews I've ever had in my life.
Oh, I want to give a shout out to my girl Alice, too.
Oh, you can give a shout out to her. The minute she gets on FanFeed, everyone else is going to give a shout out to her. Alice is a classy chick. She will be on the show. I promise you that. And it'll be a lot more fun than your interview.
All right. Sounds good.
All right, brother. You have a good one.
Later.
So that was my interview with BBeer. I definitely did set him up for failure. I went back and looked. I had changed the question. Normally, I like to give the questions ahead of time, with the exception of Carl Bull. I did so with BBeer, and so question 4 we had changed because he told me, dude, I'm not a gamer. I ask you this, though. Would it have mattered what question it was with that interview? It was an awesome interview. Thank you, BBeer, from the bottom of my heart. Also, one last thing. Luke, LFC96, again, the official artist. I don't know if you've noticed the graphic improvement. That dude is amazing. Just amazing. Not only is he a good artist, he's an absolutely gem of a person. And you guys should really hit him up on Twitter or whatever else and keep... I don't even know what. Keep pumping him up because the kid is going to be amazing. He's going to be something someday, and you'll just be glad to be in his presence. All right, so thank you, Luke. Thank you, BBeer. Hey, thank you, motherfuckers. TBone out.